Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Morgan, and on my channel I like to play with makeup, as you can see. So today I am in my apartment and I am getting ready for work right now, so I'm going to do kind of a little get ready with me. It's going to be a really super easy look, but I have quite a few new products that I want to test out, kind of give you guys my first impressions. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing in this video today. If you hear some noises behind me, it's my dogs, Ted and Sue. They are very loud, but very sweet. Here's Sue right here. She's a sweet lady. And then this is the loud one right here. Let's see if I can wrangle him up. Ted, come here. Say hi. Say hi. Hi. They are crazy. But anyways, you guys, so the thing that I'm going to be testing out the most is I just got this in the mail from Milk Makeup. So I got a little, can you be quiet please? I got a little thing in the mail from them. This is all about the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. They were kind enough to send this to me, so thank you, Milk Makeup. Here is the product right here. So I'm going to just tell you guys a little bit about this really quick. This is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. It says, take your skin on a trip, hemp-driven cannabis seed extract plus blue agave extract, activate all day hydration and hold. So it says for directions, pump 1 to 2 shots of primer on the back of your hand, blend a thin layer onto clean skin before makeup application. Allow 1 minute to fully absorb to activate grip for all day hold. Layer foundation and other makeup on top for all day wear and fresh faced glassy skin. All right, you guys, so a few of the other new things that I'm going to be trying. I did pick up this new e.l.f. brow pencil. It's not new, but I just wanted to try it out. I'm almost out of my other brow products. I think this was $2, so I just wanted to give it a try. I'm going to be using this new Milani blush. I thought this was so pretty. This is in the shade Romantic Rose. And then I'm also going to be using a few items from my BoxyCharm video that I showed you guys last week. So this is the eyeshadow palette, and this is the little highlighter that came in there. So I'm going to be using those today in this video. Before I forget, if you've been enjoying my videos, please go ahead and give this a big thumbs up. If you have not already, you can subscribe super easily right down here. Just hover over this little button. And aside from that, I'm going to stop blabbering, and we are going to jump right on in to the video. Alright y'all, so let's go ahead and prime our face. So let's go in here, and so we're going to do 1 to 2 pumps onto the back of our hand. There is 2 pumps. I don't know if I want to apply this with my fingers. I think I'm going to just apply it with a little clean brush. So I'm going to go in with my Morphe M439 and just start applying this all over my face. My skin is clean. I just cleaned it with my Garnier micellar water. If you're looking for a new micellar water, I really love the Garnier one because for me, I have really sensitive eyes and kind of sensitive skin too. So this is the only thing, I do have contacts as well. So this has been one of the only things that doesn't irritate my eyes or my face. It's super gentle, but really effective. All right, y'all. We've got this pretty much all blended in. So it's like the slightest bit tacky, which I do like. I do prefer kind of a little bit more tackiness. My skin does feel a little bit more hydrated, so those are just kind of my first impressions for that. I'm going to kind of let this dry just a little bit. Let's go ahead and open up some of our stuff while we're waiting for this to dry. Get this going. I did also pick up the new e.l.f. Camo Concealer finally. I was finally able to find it in a shade light enough for me, but I could not find it this morning. I'll probably do like a dedicated video just for that. Oh my gosh, I cannot get this open. There we go. Okay, so keep an eye out for that. If you want to see that video, let me know down in the comments below. If you're new to my channel, please let me know down in the comments below. If you have your own channel, let me know. I would love to support you and come check out some of your videos and subscribe. All right, let's go ahead and start with our foundation. I'm going to go in with my ColourPop No Filter foundation. This is it's a super quick and easy application, so I like to do this when I'm in a rush like I am today, just trying to do a quick look. So I'm just going to blend this out with that same Morphe brush. I love this foundation because it blends out so easily and so quickly. Like I said, if you need a good, quick foundation, this is my go-to. It does have sunscreen in it, so as you can see, you know, it is kind of giving me that white cast on camera, so just kind of something to keep in mind. If you have pictures or something that you're going to be taking, I don't recommend using this foundation. Okay, and then I'm going to go in next with my ColourPop No Filter Concealer. I am in shade Fair 04. And just start blending this out. Like I said, I'm just working today at my family's boutique, so I don't need to go too crazy on the makeup here, but let's go ahead and start doing our brows with our new brow pencil here. I'm just going to go ahead and go in with the spoolie real quickly and just start brushing these hairs up and out. It does have a nice spoolie, which I like. Okay. So this is pretty nice and thin, which is good. You definitely want those a thin tip so that you can get those little hair-like strokes and make it look as natural as possible. So far, this is looking like a really great match for my eyebrows. Actually, one of the best matches I've probably seen. So this is so it's called the Instant Lift Brow Pencil, and I am in shade Blonde. So it really is a perfect shade if you are a blonde, even if you're a darker blonde like me. So far, my first impressions are that I really like this. And for $2, like, that's just kind of insane. Alright, this brow is on and looking good. I'm going to try and make sure y'all can see what I'm doing here. I'm just doing little, really light, feathery strokes. Just filling in any sparse areas and just kind of defining the shape of my brows here. I like to kind of define the line underneath. And then go back through with the spoolie and just kind of shear everything out. Okay, we are looking good. Going in one more time with our spoolie and just making sure this is all blended really nicely. Okay, let's go ahead and put just a little bit of concealer on our lids for primer. Normally I like to go back in with a little detail brush and I like to kind of clean up my brows, but I don't want this video to be too long, so we're going to skip that step today. If you'd like to see an in-depth brow tutorial, let me know down in the comments below. I'd be happy to do that for you guys. Okay, so our concealer is on. I'm going to go in with just a little bit of my e.l.f. loose powder and just put this all over my lids to just kind of set this concealer in place, because I'm going to be using my Rainforest of the Sea palette from Tarte, and they're pretty much all shimmers, so I don't really have a shade that I can use to set this with. So I'm just going to use a little bit of loose powder. Make sure you tap out any creasing before you set it with the powder. I'm not going to be doing any like baking today either or anything like that. I'm just going to keep it super simple since I'm trying out all these new products. I have used this palette, I think once, and I've used the Galactic highlighter once as well. So I'm going to use it on camera. So let's go ahead and go in. I take that back. This one is pretty matte right here. This is shade Tiki. If you watched my BoxyCharm unboxing, I thought that the names were not on here. I don't know why, because they're right here. For some reason, I could not see them when I did that tutorial for you guys. But I'm going to go in right here with Tiki and just start placing that on my outer corner and start pulling it into my crease with light windshield wiper motions. You want to kind of hold the brush kind of further down at the end so that you have a nice light hold onto the brush. We're just working this in, getting our base coat down, going back in with Tiki, doing the same thing on the other side. As usual, we are focusing majority of the product here on the outside of our eyelids and then just pulling the rest of the product, working it in towards the inner eye, just slowly building up this color here and deepening out our outer edges. All right, so let's go ahead and go in next. I'm going to go in with this color right here, Jewel, and just start placing these pretty much in the same places that I was just placing Tiki, and just start deepening this up. Going back in with Jewel again. And this is not quite as dark as I was wanting it to be, so let's go in with this shade right here, Malibu, and just sort of, oops, something going on with my screen here. Okay, work this in. Okay, now we're getting some good pigment going here. Did you guys get this in your BoxyCharm box? If you did, let me know what you thought about it in the comments down below. Okay, we are starting to deepen up here. I'm going to just take really quickly, tap into here and press this right here on the very outer edge of my lid. This is my problem space for eyeshadow. I always have to really go in and make sure that that product is placed on there really well, because for some reason I have a hard time getting product to stick right there. Okay, but I am liking this. Let's go ahead and put a little shimmer on here. I'm going to go in with, let's go in with Raised right here. I'm just going to go in with my finger and start patting this down on taking it from the inner corner to the middle of my lid for just a little bit of shimmer today. Going back in with Raise, doing the same thing on the other side. If you wanted this to be a little bit more intense. Actually, let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to spray my finger with a little bit of Morphe setting spray and go back in with Raise and place it on my lid. Actually, I'm going to go back in and then spray my finger. And you just really get that intense highlight. That's really pretty. I will say, so far, I'm really enjoying this primer underneath my foundation. I think all of my makeup that I've applied so far has been working really well together. Okay, so those shimmers are looking really nice. Let's go in with, I'm going to go in with a Morphe M165 flat brush, and I'm just going to pick up Malibu again right here and just smoke this onto my lower lash line. Super easy and quick. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And then next I'm going to go in with just a little tiny detail brush. This is my Morphe M213. I'm going to go in with this shade right here, Treasure, and just place this right here on the highest point of my brow bone. Just tuck that right there. Let's do the same thing on the other side. And then I'm going to flip this brush over, use the other side. I'm going to go in with this color right here, Compass, and just place this on my inner corner. So we've got a nice little inner corner highlight going. All of these shimmers I feel like are performing really well, especially if you add a little bit of setting spray or Fix Plus. You can really get that intensity if that's what you're looking for. All right, so I think we are looking good there. Let's go ahead and go in. I'm going to go in with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer and just go ahead and warm up my face just a little bit. Put this on my cheekbone. And then just taking what is left, actually I did just go back in on accident, but picking up just a little bit of product and warming up the forehead here. Get a little bit of warmth going. And then let's go in with our new Milani blush. Again, this is in Romantic Rose. Does not want to open. Okay, there we go. I'm going to go in with just this same brush that I used for bronzer and just pick this up. So we've got some nice pigment on there. And then just place it on the apples of my cheeks. Ooh, look at that. You guys, this color is very pretty. It's like a dusty rose color. I'm really liking it. So first impressions, I really like that blush. It's really different from anything else that I have. So I'm really excited about that. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with my Girlactic highlighter. And I'm just going to go in with, let's see if I can find one, just a little beauty sponge. Oh no, I just got something out. Okay, I'm going to take my beauty sponge and dip into this more champagne-y color doesn't look like the shades have a name. And then I'm just going to start putting this on my cheekbones. So you can see we've got some nice highlight going. I wouldn't say this is a blending highlight by any means. This is definitely more of your glow from within highlight, but I do really like this formula. It blends into the skin really nicely and just gives you that really beautiful dewy finish. So just a little bit more. And we're going to take it just right above the brow bone and onto the temples as well. All right, you guys, I am going to go ahead and do my mascara and my lips off camera because they're going to take just a minute, and then I'll be right back and we'll finish up this video and I'll give you my final impressions. All right, you guys, mascara is on. I am back. I did not do my lips because I cannot find my little bag of lipsticks. I think I must have left it at home, but that's okay. We'll just do a natural lip from now. For mascara, I just used my L'Oreal Voluminous mascara. I really wanted to try out my new Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara for you guys. I thought I brought it over here to show y'all that it was damaged, so I'm working on getting a new one of those from BoxyCharm. I was really sad that that came in damaged, but other than that, I think that's all that I have for you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I really have enjoyed this primer so far. I'm gonna wear it throughout the day, and in a future video I'll definitely be talking about it and letting you guys know how it wore throughout the day and that sort of thing. If you like this video, again, please give it a big thumbs up. You can subscribe right down here, and if you made it all the way to the end of this video, let me know down in the comments. I would love to connect and just hang out with you guys. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, you guys. I'll see you guys really soon.